What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and as you can see, we are in the car, so you know what that means. We are headed to another card show. So there is a card show in Lexington, Kentucky today, which is a little bit over an hour away from me in Louisville, and it starts at 10 a.m. So it's about 8:30 right now. So hopefully if I leave now, I can get there a little bit early before the show starts. My wife and I were planning on going up there and spending the whole day there, kind of like we did a few months ago. But we just got offered really good U of L basketball tickets for today, and they play at 2 p.m. So I have to get up there, check out the card show for about an hour, hour and a half, and then rush back. So it's going to be a tight fit, but I do want to go just because I've been looking forward to this card show. And also last night on Instagram, I saw that Kentucky Basketball Cards posted that he will be there. So I'm hoping he is there in the first hour, which is when I will be there. I'd really like to meet him, and I put some cards together to give to him, some UK guys that I don't really care about. But hopefully we will get to meet him today. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and head up, and I'll check back in when we get there. All right, guys, so we just made it to Lexington. It is about 9:45, so technically 15 minutes before the show starts, but I'm sure it is already going in there. So I hope you guys did enjoy some of the shots of the Kentucky countryside. It was actually not a bad drive at all. It took me about an hour, and it was a very peaceful, nice drive. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. But real quick, before I do go in, I just wanted to show you guys some cards that I brought with me for potential trades. So I brought a bunch of the Revolution stuff. So all of the Ben Simmons stuff that I showed you guys in my most recent mail day. I brought just, I don't know, random Luka card, my Zion Revolution. So that's really a lot of what I brought is Revolution, just because that's the new product. That's what's hot. And we have our Jaw, and then we have our two Kobe Whites from Revolution, our Kobe White Auto, and then that one is the Impact to 149. And then I did bring the MPJ Red Ice PSA 10. You know, all of that is basically for potential trades. If I'm trying to work out a deal, maybe throw one of those on top or something like that. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna head in and get some shots in the show, and then I'll check back in when I'm leaving. going? All right, guys, so just walked out of the show here in Lexington. It is a little after 11, and unfortunately, I have to get back because my wife and I are going to that U of L basketball game at 2 o'clock. So, unfortunately, Kentucky basketball cards did not show up yet, so I did not get to meet him. So that was kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm sure I will meet him sometime in the future. But the show was pretty solid. It was a little bit smaller than I remember from the last show a few months ago, but I did make some nice pickups. I took $80 with me and was not planning to spend all of that. I spent all of that and then some. I had to Venmo a guy for some cards, and I didn't pick up a ton of cards. I only picked up 6 cards, but what I did pick up is pretty nice. So I will show you guys what I did pick up when I get home, and yeah, I'll check back in soon. All right, guys, so as you can see, we made it back home. So the show in Lexington was pretty good. It was pretty comparable to the show that is typically here in Louisville. The last time I remember I went a few months back, it was a little bit bigger, but there was still some really awesome cards there at the show and some deals to be had. And I feel like I did make some pretty good deals and some good pickups that I'm happy with. Now, like I said in the car, I brought $80 with me and I ended up spending exactly $100. So I spent all my money and then I found some more cards I wanted and had to Venmo a dealer there for those cards. So did spend exactly $100 today, and we will go ahead and get into what we got. Now, as you can see, I changed up the background a little bit, and shout out to Lion Cards. He just changed his Instagram name. I had to think for a minute, but that is LYON_cards. Check him out on Instagram. He is the one that sent me all those Russ Smith Prism cards in the background. So at the show today, there is a dealer that is typically at all the local shows, and he has a ton of, he has a ton of supplies. So I went ahead and picked up a bunch more of these black one touches. So as you can see there, we have 4 in the background and then 3 more. And I wasn't exactly sure how many I needed. I still do have 3 more Russ Smith cards that I need to get the black one touches for. I just think that looks super awesome with the Prism rainbow in those black one touches. Looks so sharp. So I need 3 more of those, but I did pick up a bunch of those to try to fit all those Russ Smith cards in. So that was one part of what I picked up. And then the rest of the cards, I picked up 6 cards here, and it was 2 from each dealer. So 2 from 3 separate deals. Now the first one is 2 Ja Morant cards, and I looked on eBay, and these are actually doing like 50 a piece right now, $45 to $50 a piece. And I kind of overheard one of the dealers there talking to another guy and said, I'll do 25 a piece on the Jaws. So I kind of waited there for a minute, and it didn't seem like the guy was really interested. He put them back, and I was like, did I hear you say you'll do 25 a piece on those? And he said, yeah. So I was like, can I take a look at them? And he actually did have 3. I kind of wish I did pick up all 3. I could have just moved. There was the one I didn't pick up was very off center, but I feel like I probably could have just put it on eBay for like 40 bucks, buy it now. But anyway, I passed up on that and did pick these up so it was $50 total. These were 25 a piece. And this one right here, I believe it is, looks pretty well centered. So I'm probably gonna try to grade that one. And then this one is a little bit off center. So I think I'm probably gonna list that one on eBay and just try to make some of my money back. Like I said, I took 80 bucks to the show. Wasn't really expecting or planning to spend all my money. So I'm probably gonna list this one and try to make some of that money back. Like I said, these are going for like 50 bucks now. So that was basically buy one, get one free. So can't go wrong on Jaws. And then these next two deals were both 20 bucks a piece. So this dealer very, very reluctantly gave me this deal for 20 bucks. So we got a silver Jordan Bone and then a silver Jackson Hayes. And he had the price on this one for 25 bucks alone. So I picked up, picked up both these for 20 bucks. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. I mean, this one is like $1 or $2 plus shipping on eBay. So if you were to pick this up on eBay, you're pretty much looking at $5 minimum with shipping. And then I think these actually are right around that $25 mark. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal on those two, 20 bucks a piece. And next deal was $20 again. So the jaws were 50, those were 20, these were 20, and then 10 on the one touches. And picked up a couple orange ices, two that I do not believe I have. And the Thibault is really well centered, so I'll probably look to grade that. He is actually kind of an under the radar guy. He is playing very well for the Sixers, actually starting. So he could potentially have a pretty bright future. He's, you know, just a rookie and already starting and contributing for the 76ers. So that is awesome. Went ahead and picked that one up. And then I think this was another similar scenario there where I think he wanted like 25 bucks on the RJ alone, which we did look at eBay comps, and these are right around $25 to $30. And I was like, you know, would you consider throwing in the Thibault and doing 20? And he had multiples of both, so I don't think he really cared too much. He just wanted to sell some cards. So he did take that $20 deal, and I was happy with that. This one, the RJ is a little off center, but you know, the way PSA and BGS are grading, you can still be a little off center and still get a 10. So I might look at sending both of these in to be graded. And that is really going to do it for the pickups. So I hope you guys did enjoy the clips from the show and the clips on the way to the show of the beautiful Kentucky countryside. So I enjoyed the show. I thought it was a you know, pretty standard show for, you know, one of the local shows here. And there is another one coming up in Louisville in a couple of weeks, and then I am planning on doing some much bigger shows in the coming months. In the end of February, there is a really big show in Nashville, which is like 240 tables, and then the show in March in Chicago, I am considering going to that as well. So yeah, a lot of videos and show videos coming up, so stay tuned for those. And that is going to do it for the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. I will see you soon.